Okay, so let's try this again. And I'm back. So, as I was saying, and you couldn't hear me, is good to be back. Good to be back home. Had the opportunity to do some shows on the East Coast. Really excited to have been able to play at Blues Alley. Blues Alley was like a bucket list venue for me because I used to work in Georgetown, and I also obviously lived in DC, went to Howard University, and I worked at a restaurant called Georgia Brown's, and that was my first place that I ever played as Terry Tobin, the artist, in front of a band. So it was very exciting to be able to play at Blues Alley. I'd always been by there several times and always dreamed of playing there, and I finally got that opportunity. Um, so we were excited to be able to play there. Shout out to Viola's Baby Girls Ventures, who was instrumental in making that happen for us. And man, great time in DC, great time in Virginia. We played at Tin Pan, and that was in Richmond, Virginia. Had an opportunity to see a couple of other cities in Virginia, and I really kind of fell in love with being on the East Coast again. I mean, I'll always be an Arizona/Cali girl, but there's something about being on the East Coast that I don't know, does something to me. But shout out to those that were there at those shows, and I will be back. I will definitely be back. Today's episode, I a few weeks ago, might even been a month or so ago, I did independent artist shout out. And tonight I decided I wanted to do a indie artist shout out, Queens edition, because I wanted to, celebrate my queens. So I want to start out by saying that I'm rocking, see if you guys can see this, I'm rocking a shirt by my girlfriend, Latrese Bush. I don't know if you can see it, but here we go. I don't know if you can see it. It's this black sugar, no cream. She has a song called Caffeine. And I mean, obviously, it's a dope song. She's a dope singer, songwriter, and even better friend. So anyway, I'm always rocking her shirts all the time. And in honor of today's indie artist shout outs, I wanted to rock her shirt, give her a shout out. And those that are not familiar with her music, please do go to your preferred streaming source and or find her website. I'm going to put her name in the chat here, and you can check out her songs. The one I'm talking about right now is called Caffeine. Hope I spelled that right. So yeah, get into it. She's really, really dope. She also has a festival that she started. Um, She's from, she calls herself a Geechee girl, and it's a festival that she started. I want to say she started it, maybe this might be the second year. um I'm gonna find it before the end of the day, so those that might be in the area, go check out her festival. um find this for you really quick. I believe it's in South Carolina. And just shout out to her, because I know what it takes to put on a festival, and that is not, it's not easy. And of course I spelled her name wrong. um let's try this again. Yeah, I'm doing too much at one time, but I do say please check out her music. If you're in the area, go check out her festival. um I'm trying to tell you what it's called. It is called the Fish and Grits Music Festival, October 4th, 12 p.m. to 6 p.m. Low Country Celebration. And I'll put the website here, fgmfest.com. All right. So, um, Yeah, it's in Hilton Head. So go check out my girl. Go to her festival. Check out her music. I intended to play a little bit of Caffeine, only a little bit because want the I don't want the folks to come after me. But she's super dope. Had the opportunity to work with her. I haven't worked with her musically, but the song I'm going to close with tonight is called I Know My Worth. And she graciously accepted the invitation to be in the video. So I'm super excited to have been able to join forces with her. The sisterhood is beautiful, and she's just been super dope since the day I met her. Um, so the first young lady we talked about is Latrese Bush. The name of the song is called Caffeine. Of course, I'm rocking her shirt. You can go to her website. I'm sure you can buy the shirts, buy tickets to her festival, all the things. Okay. So the next artist that I want to share with you is K.Avett. Now, I think I've talked about her before. There's this song, there's this song that she has. She's got a lot of songs. She's got a new song out right now too. I think it's called I love what is it called? I love You Are Loved. And man, anyway, she's really dope. Vocalist, pianist, songwriter. She's also a nurse. She is just she's just a beautiful spirit. She's out of the Dallas area. um Her song that has been on repeat since it came out, like I said, she got a new song, but I'm still rocking the one that came out before that, even though I do love You Are Loved. Like, You Are Loved is such a beautiful song and it's so needed. But this song is called Peace for Me, and the one thing I love about it is she's talking about, at the end of it, it tells you to breathe, right? And I feel like so many of us just need to stop and just breathe for a second. And so she's getting in that meditation for us through song, and I absolutely love it. So I'm going to put her name here in here so that you can look her up. Her song is called Peace for Me. Peace for me, peace. Oh, it's my jam. Hey, I wish I could play more, but I don't want to. I don't want to cause no trouble up in here. So again, my second queen that I wanted to feature is K.Avett. Again, she's from the Dallas area. She and I are talking about doing some things together. So she is, again, a beautiful spirit. And when I went out to my show in Dallas in April, it was pouring down torrential rains, and she and her husband still came out there and supported. That's true sisterhood, and I so appreciate that. Um, so the next artist that I would like to share with you all, obviously, this particular young lady I've known for, geez, maybe 13 years. I can't remember what year that was. Geez, it might have been 15 years. I'm not sure. At any rate, her name is Chezale. The song I'm going to feature is a song that she and I did together. She's got a lot of songs, but this was the first one that came to mind because, of course, we collaborated on it. And she's a dope singer, rapper, dancer, all the things. But one of the things that I wanted to share is it's tough for me to talk about, but she experienced a spinal cord injury in 2023, and as a result, she is in a wheelchair, but that has not stopped her. She hosted a I don't know if it was I don't know if it was fitness or dance class, but she hosted it for those that are in wheelchair, and I mean, it did so much for my heart to see that because she's her, like they call the Chezspirit. She is just truly she's a beautiful person, and for her to open that up for other people, because some people probably would never have opened that up, dance for those that may be in a wheelchair. And I just thought it was so beautiful. And so the song that I'm going to play by us is called Our World. And just going to play a little bit of it. Again, she has a lot of songs. So whatever your streaming source is, please check those out. But also, I'm going to put the information about the foundation, well, the crowdfunding that they're trying to put together for her to get access to resources that she needs in order to prepare for her complete recovery and surgery that I believe is still needed. So I'm going to put that link in under here somewhere so that you'll be able to see that. If it's on your heart to donate, please do so. She, like I said, she's dope. She's dope. It's my girl. Hey, that's my girl. So once again, Chezale, Chezspirit, as you also might see on Instagram. Again, I will put the what is it called? The Spot Fund link in the chat, not in the chat, but in the description of this video. You'll be able to see that. And I'm all about celebrating everybody. I got a song, like I said, I got a song called I Know My Worth. And Chezale was also in that video. She also accepted my invitation to be a part of that. And, the song that I keep mentioning is I Know My Worth. And, the premise behind it for me was that, there's room for all of us, right? And just because my light shine doesn't mean that theirs has to dim. And so that was the message that I wanted to get out there. And so the fact that they accepted my invitation to be a part of the video. If you haven't checked it out, you can go to the rest of my channel here. You'll be able to see that video. You'll see some cameos from other independent artists and other business owners in the country that accepted my invitation, and I'm so forever grateful for that. But my thing is, like I said, there's room for all of us. Just like when Ledisi finally won her Grammy. Now, granted, I saw Ledisi perform live in 1999. It was 99. I want to say it was either called the Fillmore or it might have been in Fillmore, California. I'm not really sure. My ex had taken me to see her. He kept talking about how dope this singer was. And I was like, okay, well, let's go. So I had flown from Jersey to visit him and his family just before New Year's. And we went to this concert. And when I tell you, Ledisi sang down at that little bar she was in. And man, I was impressed then. I bought her album, her independent album from her that night. And I've been a fan ever since. And so to see though that it took so long for her to finally get a Grammy, knowing how dope she is, knowing how her vocals are just ridiculous. So when she won, you would have thought they called name, because I was running around, I was jumping up and down, I was screaming. My son was like, "What is going on in here?" But man, I was so excited when Anything for You finally won a Grammy. So I'm big on, there being room for everybody. And I think that it's important that we all kind of shine a light on each other. That's also the premise behind the Independent Artist Month movement, to celebrate each other, to lift each other up, because being an independent artist is definitely, it's not easy. And so I wanted to shed some light on my girls. Obviously, this won't be the last time. There's a lot more to you than just your looks and your curves. Yeah, I'm sorry. I got caught up. But yeah, so I wanted to shine a light on my girls. share a little bit of story. There's more stories with a lot of these women that I have not shared, but if you haven't already, please check out their music. Please support them in some way. And there's enough for everyone to shine. Share the light, take a hand. Your value doesn't diminish. Tell them, I know my worth. Hey. So, anyway, I wanted to share that with y'all. I hope you have a good rest of your day. Thank you for taking the time to listen. Please follow these beautiful and talented women. And until next time, be good to each other. Hey. Woo.